See Standard 12 Max Chapter 1 Applications of Matrices and Determinants Exercise 1.5 Problem 1 Second Sum. See solved by Gaussian elimination method. Equations are 2x plus 4y plus 6z equal to 22, 3x plus 8y plus 5z equal to 27, minus x plus y plus 2z equal to 2. See, already I have explained to you in the first sum as the elementary transformations and from the echelon form method. So first we write the augmented matrix here. First step you have to bring this augmented matrix. Write the coefficients of the variables. First equation, here x coefficient, y coefficient, z coefficient. 2, 2, 4, 6, 3, 8, 5, minus 1, 1, 2. And write the constants 22, 27, 2. So put the bar. So we have this matrix as A and this is B. So the combined of this A matrix and B matrix is called as the augmented matrix. Now we are going to bring this A matrix in the echelon form. So in the echelon form, the matrix formation is here. The first row, the first entry should be 1. Below this 1, the column you have to get other 2 rows as 0. 2 entries as 0. So 1, second row, first entry 0, third row, 2 entries you must get as 0. So the remaining part may be some constants you will get, some constants. So this is the triangular form, echelon form here you will get. Okay. So let me do the sum here. So as I said here, the first entry should be 1. But see here, the first row, you get first entry as 2. So look at the other rows, whether you have 1 here in the first entry. But here 3 minus 1. So no transformation here. So I have to make this 2 as 1. So what I do in the first transformation, R1 is just I divide this 2 by 2, you will get 1. So the whole row should be divided by 2. So 2 by 2 is 1, 4 by 2 is 2, 6 by 2 is 3, 22 by 2 is 11. Write the other rows 3, 8, 5, 27, minus 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay. Next step you have to do. See, you have got the first entry as 1. Next one, second row, the first entry should be 0. So here 3 you must make 3 as 0. So you compare it with R1. So if I multiply this 1 by 3, 1 3s are 3 and subtract from R2, you will get 0. That is, I multiply R1 by 3 and subtract it from R2. That is your R2 row. First row you write as it is, but the second row we have to make the transformation here. So 3 1s are 3, 3 minus 3 you will get 0. Here minus 3 2 minus 6, 8 minus 6 2, minus 3 3 minus 9, 5 minus 9 here 4 minus 4, minus 3 11 minus 33, minus 33, 27 minus 33 is minus 6. This is our second row. And see here, again the first entry in the third row must be 0. I have to make this minus 1 as 0. Here, so when this becomes 0, just you compare it with R1. First R2, compare it with R1. Again this R3 must be also, you have to compare it with R1. So 1 minus 1, 0. So this R3 is R3 plus R1. Just if you add, you are getting 0. So 0. So the same you add the other entries also. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 11 plus here 11 plus 2 is 13. This is your R3 after the transformation. So the matrix is equivalent to this matrix. So one more transformation you have to use here. In the third row, second entry should be 0. That is, thus 3 must become 0. So you don't touch R1. R1 is 1, 2, 3, 11. Second row also write as it is. So the third row 3 must become 0. How to make the transformation? See, just I compare it with the previous number 2. These two entry must be equal so that when I subtract I will get 0. So what I do, I interchange the values. I multiply this 2 by 3 and this 3 by 2. So both become 6, 6 minus 6, 0. So in that case, I multiply this R2 by 3, 3R2 minus R3 by 2, 2R3. So first entry as it is 0 here. So 3 R2. 3 2s are 6, then 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 6, 0. Then R2 multiplied here minus 12, and this is minus 10. So you will get minus 22. And this step minus 18. This is minus 18. Then minus 2 into 13 minus 26. So if you add, you will get minus 44. So this is equivalent to this. So all the transformation is over 1, 0 and third row 2 zeros. Now we will write the equation. So this is your A matrix and this is your B matrix. Variables X, Y, Z. See, start from the last row R3. See here, X coefficient 0, Y coefficient 0, Z coefficient is minus 22Z. Constant here, this is minus 44. So Z is equal to minus 44 by minus 22. That is equal to 2. See the next equation. X coefficient is 0. See, Y coefficient is 2Y minus 4Z. 2Y minus 4Z is equal to minus 6. You are getting minus 6. Z value is 2. 2Y minus 4 into 2 is equal to minus 6. 2Y equal to minus 6. You take minus 8 to the other side plus 8. So 2Y equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 by 2, 1. Take the first row, 1, 2, 3. That is 1x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to, the constant is here 11. 11. Substitute the value of y as 1 and z as 2. So x plus 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2 is equal to 11. X plus 2 plus 6 is equal to 11. X plus 8 equal to 11. So x equal to 11 minus 8. So x equal to 3. So we got the value for x as 3, y as 1 and z as 2. This is the answer. Thank you. See, just you have to follow only the steps. 1 0 2 zeros. First step of getting 1, you have to make just interchanging, and then here 2 calculation to get 2 zeros and the next 0. That's all. Thank you.